Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Appium Guide. As a part of our Appium capability series, in this video, we are going to the complete details on Appium W3C capabilities. Okay, we learn what exactly the Appium W3C capabilities all about. Okay, the main purpose of making this video is especially for beginners, you may observe that in some scripts, okay, they have configured the capabilities by using the desired capabilities class. Okay, in some script, in latest scripts, you may observe that they are using UI Automator 2 options to configure the capabilities for the Android platform. Okay, the same case, if we are using for iOS, they are using the class called XUIT test options. So why the difference is there? Why previously they used to use desired capabilities class to configure capabilities? Why they are using these options here? That is the main agenda of this video. Okay, why the difference came into picture. Okay, if you see, first of all, you understand what exactly the W3C capabilities all about. The W3C component capabilities follows the WebDriver W3C standards. They use a structured format separating the standard and vendor specific keys, improving the compatibility across the drivers and languages. So, the W3C capabilities will follow the WebDriver W3C standards. Okay, to follow the WebDriver standards, we are using the Web W3C capabilities. Okay, if we compare the old and new format, in old format, okay, we are using the desired capability, which is a non-W3C compliant capabilities. Okay, especially if you are working with Appium 1.x. Okay, there we used to configure the capability by using the desired capability class. Okay, but when the Appium migrated from Appium 1.x to Appium 2.x, they have implemented the W3C standards. To compile with W3 standards, we need to declare our capabilities with the W3C compliant capabilities. To achieve that one, we are using the two classes called Appium options or mutable capabilities. That is, for Android, we are using UI Automator 2 options class to configure the capabilities. And for XUIT test, we are using XUI text options class. But if we are working in older previous versions, we used to use desired capabilities for both Android and iOS. Okay, but in new W3C component capabilities, we are separating the Android capabilities and iOS capabilities with separate classes. Okay, as I told, we are using UI Automator 2 options for Android and we are using XUI test options for iOS. And here a note is said, Appium prefix the custom capabilities with the Appium prefix. We may see this one in the raw JSON format. Okay, so I will explain here. So already I created a class under the Eclipse here. Okay, see, I named this class as W3C underscore capability demo. Okay, here I created the three capabilities, which is in the first one is a desired capability. This is the older version. Okay, and I have created the Android. For Android, I have created a W3C compliant capability. Okay, and I am using the UI Automator 2 options and I have configured the capabilities. I have used a platform name, device name, platform version, and automation name. So these are the mandatory capabilities or session creation capability. Okay, now we'll run this one and I want to show the JSON format, right? So before that one, I'll start the Appium server, open command prompt and run the Appium server. Okay, my Appium server is launched now. So go back to our script, right click, run as test and test. Okay, so once the test completes, okay, and the session is created, I'll show the JSON. Okay, I'll just pause here. So if you see the Appium logs, okay, just maximize it and go to the Appium logs. So here it says from the client, it's sending the capabilities as Appium colon device name, platform name, and Appium colon automation name, and Appium colon version. See, it is prefixed with Appium colon. Okay, that is the W3C compliant capabilities. Okay, so this is how, okay, we can define the W3C capabilities in our scripts. Okay, that's why if you observe the older scripts, they are using the desired capabilities to declare or define the capabilities. Newer version, they are, if they are in, especially with the Appium 2.x. So desired capabilities are separated for iOS and separated for Android. If you are using Android, use UI automated 2 options class to define the capabilities. In the same case, if you are using the iOS, use the XUI test options class to declare the capabilities. Okay, this is all about the Appium W3C capabilities. Okay, if you like this video, please click on like button, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.